you want to spend some indoor time, though, I can personally highly recommend the Hartmann RailRoad because my kids love it. And we have actually Nelly and Roger Hartmann on the set. Good morning to you both.
Good morning to you, everybody.
Well, I brought my boys to the museum. And they absolutely loved it. You have so many aspects of this business, the museum, the hobby shop, the train ride. I mean, how do you guys keep that running? That's a lot of stuff.
Well, you see, the idea was when we traveled the world, I was a CPA and I worked in different countries. We traveled all over. We also visited all the museums which we could ever see. And most of the museums do have one huge layout. And what you hear when you walk behind people is that after 2-3 minutes they say, yeah, oh, this is great, but we cannot do it. So that means that's the end of it.
Right.
And so we decided when we were talking about it, Nelly and myself, to do a museum which animates, which basically shows people how can you do it. So we have 10 different layouts. So different sizes, that means different scales.
Also different sizes in the layout.
Yeah, also smaller or bigger. And
because not everybody has a huge place to have
so
a
we
huge
try
table.
to get people, either elderly people, back into the hobby, or we try to get youngsters to do it.
Well, what is it about trains that youngsters just love? I mean, it's an amazing fascination for some.
I think you see, the more we would see trains coming back for commuter, for riding it. In Europe, I would say 60-70% of the population is going by public transport to work. And that means they take a bus, they take a train, they take a tram,
a
streetcar, and they go like this. Why? It's because you can get a ticket in Europe between $40 and $50 a month, which gives you the ability to change trams, trains within 50 kilometers or 35 miles from your home.
Yeah, and just the gas savings alone.
It's the cheapest.
Americans are so attached to their cars.
But you see, over here you also have the much longer distances.
Yeah. But the point is, what we see here is much more the extreme. The pendulum always goes from one end to the other. Too much extreme. It's either yes or no. There's nothing in between. And the other thing is, if you take the car to the next park and ride, this is perfect. The tram will be happy to allow you to park. In Europe, you can park everywhere for free next to the station. Why? Because they want you on the train.
Right.
And they do not want the cars in the city.
Right. Well, it's just, problems,
there's no parking, there's, and parking, if people are honest and they go to Boston and they pay $25 to $30 a day for parking.
Right.
Who would take the train? Everybody would take the train because it's so much, you'll come right into the center, but from there you need
public
transport. Which takes you anywhere you want to go.
And that we do not have here in the valley.
Well, that's why you guys are here, though. Hartmann, you can just immerse yourself in the train and public transport world.
We basically try to show a little bit in a miniature what you can do actually in the world.
It's amazing.
When we try to have trains, small and big, we try also to have other things like the die-cast toys with trucks, planes, and a lot of other things.
Yeah, hanging from the ceiling. I remember seeing quite a few planes.
No, also in the shop.
Also in the shop, we have basically the same variety what we have in the museum, we also have in the shop.
Now, do you have a hot seller? What do most people come in looking for? Is it just such a diverse crowd?
That's a diverse crowd.
Okay.
Luckily, every individual has a different taste. And this is the nice thing in that field of hobby, that not everybody is focused on this, or everybody focused on that. By the way, the train is just going by there.
I was just going to say, because that's nice when you say not everybody has the same focus, because you do have the museum, you do have the retail shop for the hobbyists out there, but you also have the train ride, which is very
Now, a lot of people do not realize, and that's what I would like to quickly say, in Bartlett, where we are not allowed to sell tickets. That's why Conway Scenic also has all the rides out of North Conway. We sell you a little souvenir, and included is a free ride on the train. Why? This is only because of town zoning. Zoning ordinance clearly says if I sell a ticket, I'm an amusement, then amusements are banned.
Right. It's a strange setup that the town has made you do, but it's nice because you walk in, you guys have all those things right there. So it's not a hard, I don't have to buy a $70 train
we
ticket.
We try to give a large variety. The cheapest is $8.
Oh, postcards and note cards and stuff.
But not for the train ride.
Oh, note cards, I mean, because I remember getting like a set of note cards. No? Do you not have the note cards anymore?
Oh, I know. I do not
that?
have the note cards anymore.
But you have a table full of
We
stuff.
have T-shirts. We have little trains. We have plaques. We have posters. We have stuffed animals, little ones.
Even handmade things when we are not busy.
Yes,
Cassie
Christmas ornaments.
Oh, really?
It starts at $8 and it goes up to $20. Depends what you choose.
Right. Well, the nice thing is you can get a keepsake, a memento, and you also get the train ride thrown.
Yes, I say very often, what are you doing with a paper ticket? You throw it away. Here you have either a T-shirt or a plaque or something to take home to remember.
So basically, if you have a little child which is smaller than the fence, a grown-up gets on for free. So you get 2 people a ride plus a souvenir to take home.
You're going to get all these adults dragging kids there. They don't have to drag the kids.
I do not want to say that, but they are, I can tell you, I do have people up to 80, 70, 80 years old which are coming for the train ride.
Well, it is an absolute lifelong
It's
obsession.
because they say when we were young, the only way to go to school or the only way was by train. And they still remember that time when this was also in the United States.
I love it. It tore through the woods, though.
And the train ride is a mile long. It's 300 feet shy of a mile. Because I know that I clean it twice a year of the needles.
Every single inch.
And it takes about 6 to 8 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
To go around.
Normally he takes 8 minutes.
So
if it starts raining, he can make it in 6.
Very nice. Well, we should probably get to the watch and win that you guys brought, because we're going to run out of time here.
Definitely.
But you guys brought your own questions. So let's tell them what they have a chance to win, and then you can tell them the question.
Well, first of all, we have a pass for a family, worth $25.
Wonderful.
To go and come to see the museum, where we have over 15,000 items and 10 operating layouts.
And it's very cool in there.
I was going to say,
the question is, what is the name of the biggest engine ever built in the world?
Steam engine.
That's a little closer. Nelly, you're now nearly telling the people what you say. Yes,
your answer has to match our answer, even if they're wrong or we are wrong or anybody's wrong. You have to match us anyway. So that takes care of that, right? All right, let's go to the phones. 356-6619. What is the name of the biggest steam? Are we going with steam?
Yeah, steam engine.
Steam engine in the world. So take callers, and this is for a $25 gift certificate to get into the museum for a family. How many people is that?
That includes the family. If a family comes and gives me that paper, the family goes in. Grandpa, grandma, everybody.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
all right.
No, that's fine.
And again, you're located right in Bartlett, 10 to 4.
10 to 5.
10 to 5, excuse me, on a daily basis at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
July and August.
All right, great. Let's go to the phone. Oops, sorry about that. All right, we're going to have to take a quick break then. 356-6619 is the number that you can call. And again, this is for $25 to the Hartmann Railroad Museum. And again, it's the family, quote unquote, gets in if you get this question right. What is the name of the biggest train engine in the world? Okay, we'll take a break right now. And Nelly and Roger, thank you so much for joining. Always a pleasure talking to you.
No problem.
And I hope that you guys come back soon.
Anytime. Thank you.
All right, folks, we'll be right back with more here on White Mountains Today.
Yeah.